Please do with that performance tonight.
In silver, the Sean Merritt of the USA.
I've been battling some Achilles injury. I think he'll have left the foot, but it's not leaving. Motivate myself because I know how great I am. I know what I am capable of doing. So once I'm healthy, I know everything will be fine. Track and field is not an easy lifestyle. It is hard. Our work is on the office. We are on the office day by day. We train twice per day, so we have no life whatsoever. So try to work hard each time, Whatever injuries I have, I try to work through it slowly. But for us to come out here day by day and race and to do so well, also to travel on long flights and to compete that well, it's pretty good enough to know that we are successful and we are here to tell the story to everybody else. So I'm not in the best shape of my life, Early in the season I had some struggles, Achilles, shoulder. The aim was to qualify, but not the result I wanted, One man that told me said cool, but they say you must even qualify. Yeah. Over the years that I have a lot of failures, I have lost championships, I have lost titles. Those are my motivations.
Yeah.
We don't have no time, we have to run to qualify. I'm grateful. We don't have a
Elaine Thompson-Herah, once hailed as the queen of sprinting, is now the subject of one of the most uncomfortable questions in athletics. Is she done? When Ato Boldon boldly claimed that Elaine is finished as a medal threat, the track world stopped in disbelief. Fans were outraged, analysts divided, and headlines exploded with controversy. But beneath the noise was a painful truth that few wanted to confront. The greatest sprinter of her generation might be fighting the one opponent she can't outrun: her own body. At 33, with 5 Olympic gold medals and an Olympic record of 10.61 seconds, Elaine was supposed to be invincible. Yet her Achilles injury has turned her golden stride into a daily gamble with pain, uncertainty, and time. Every step she takes is a test, every race a risk. And while Boldon's words felt harsh, they exposed a deeper fear among track fans: that the era of Elaine Thompson-Herah might be fading faster than anyone expected. But is she truly finished, or is this just the calm before a thunderous return that shocks everyone watching? When former world champion and Olympic analyst Ato Boldon spoke on Elaine's future, he didn't mince words, he said it bluntly: Elaine is done as a medal threat. Instantly, social media lit up like wildfire. Jamaican fans accused him of disrespect. Others said he was simply stating facts, and the rest waited for Elaine to respond. But what made his statement sting wasn't the tone. It was the truth that lingered behind it. Boldon wasn't attacking her legacy. He was analyzing her trajectory. He pointed to the relentless Achilles injury that's haunted her since 2018, warning that at her age, recovery and explosiveness no longer go hand in hand. And while Elaine hasn't publicly fired back, her silence spoke volumes. Because behind closed doors, the reality is clear. Every champion eventually faces the crossroads between greatness and decline. Boldon's words weren't meant to bury her. They were a challenge for Elaine to prove him wrong, to rise from pain and remind the world that legends don't retire quietly. But as the months passed, one question grew louder. Was Boldon right? Before the whispers of doubt and injury, there was dominance. Elaine Thompson-Herah wasn't just fast, she was unstoppable. From her Olympic breakthrough in Rio to her jaw-dropping 10.61 at Tokyo 2021, she didn't just run races, she demolished them. That 10.61 made her the fastest woman alive since Flojo. And for a moment, the conversation about who was the greatest Jamaican female sprinter, Elaine or Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, had reached its most heated peak. She had everything: speed, power, grace, and a smile that hid the pain she was already carrying in her heel. Few knew that during those golden years she was sprinting through injury, masking discomfort, taking treatment between rounds, and trusting her body to hold just a little longer. Every victory came with a cost, every medal with a silent ache. But champions rarely rest, and even as her Achilles flared up, she kept running, kept winning, and kept pushing the limits of what was humanly possible. Yet what happens when even the fastest woman alive starts slowing down? Not from lack of will, but from pain she can no longer hide. Elaine's Achilles injury has become the silent storm of her career. It's not the kind of injury that heals overnight. It lingers, tightens, and waits for the moment an athlete lets their guard down. This injury robbed her of rhythm, robbed her of confidence, and almost robbed her of joy. It's the same Achilles that ended careers for countless sprinters before her, and now it's testing the willpower of a double Olympic champion. Doctors, coaches, and fans all have opinions. Some say rest, others say surgery, but Elaine knows the truth. Time is her biggest enemy. The explosive push-off that once made her unbeatable now brings discomfort with every session. And while her rivals are sprinting towards personal bests, Elaine's battles happen in therapy rooms, in quiet gym corners, and in moments when the cameras are off. Every step of rehab feels like a marathon. Every jog a reminder of what used to be effortless. But if history has taught us anything, it's that Elaine Thompson-Herah doesn't back down. Not from pressure, not from pain, and certainly not from doubters. No athlete rises alone, and no athlete survives without the right team. For Elaine, that truth has never been more critical. After parting ways with MVP Track Club, where Stephen Francis helped guide her to Olympic glory, she experimented with new setups, including a stint under Shanieka Osborne, which showed flashes of promise before abruptly ending. Now she's training with elite performance under Reynaldo Walcott, the same coach who revitalized Shelly Ann Fraser-Price's career. On paper, it sounds perfect. In practice, it's complicated. Elite performance has recently faced scrutiny over reports of athlete injuries and departures, sparking questions about whether Elaine's fragile Achilles can truly be managed there. Fans are hopeful but cautious. Walcott is a proven genius when it comes to technique and form, but injury management is a different battlefield. And with the clock ticking toward the 2025 season, Elaine can't afford another setback. The wrong training cycle could end her career. The right one could reignite it. For now, all eyes are on her camp, waiting to see if this final gamble brings redemption or heartbreak. Elaine Thompson-Herah's comeback won't be about revenge or proving headlines wrong. It'll be about evolution. To run again at world-class level, she'll need to do what few athletes dare to do: rebuild from scratch. That means reprogramming her stride, restructuring her schedule, and surrounding herself with a medical dream team. The talent is still there. Her body just needs the right science to unleash it safely. And mentally, she's already halfway back. Every interview, every post, every glimpse from training shows glimpses of quiet determination, a fire reigniting behind the calm. The world may have shifted to new stars, but there's an unspoken truth in athletics. Legends never fade, they wait for their moment. If Elaine can string together a season without injury, if she can even approach 10.7 again, she'll instantly become a contender. Because history loves a comeback, and no story would shake the sport more than the return of Elaine Thompson-Herah, sprinting once again with that effortless grace that once made the world stand still. So, is Ato Boldon right? Is Elaine Thompson-Herah really done as a medal threat? Maybe, but maybe not yet. The truth sits somewhere between heartbreak and hope. Physically, the road ahead is punishing. Every training day will test her limits. Every stride will remind her of battles past. But mentally, she's still a warrior. The same woman who conquered Tokyo against all odds, who silenced every critic in 2021, now faces her greatest race. Not against rivals, but against time itself. And that's what makes her story so compelling. Because if she does return, if she finds a way to tame that Achilles and reclaim her form, it won't just be a comeback. It'll be one of the greatest sporting revivals in history. Elaine Thompson-Herah has nothing left to prove, but everything left to reclaim. The world may have moved on to new names, but if the queen decides she's not done yet, then the rest of the field better be ready. Because when Elaine runs pain-free, she doesn't chase records, she breaks them.